Hi folks, welcome back to the Horde. Been a couple of days. Let's see, so it's, what's this saying, 7:15, it's better up there. 7:15, it is August 2nd, Saturday, 79 and change degrees. It says 77 degrees, I don't know, could you guys see it? And this guy says 29.9 degrees. The wildlife running around here. Yep, there goes Rabbit. So, what am I up to? I don't know what the hell I'm up to. Let's see, since what I do. I got back from Alaska and then worked a few days. I guess I messed around with the cable on that thing in between and was feeling restless. So worked a couple of days, and the wife and I ran off to Rhode Island, and I shot one video there on flea market finds. I just haven't been going to the flea market, been kind of avoiding the flea market. So there were those flea market finds, and as a matter of fact, I'm just trying out the battery charger now. I have a battery downstairs I wanted to charge, so I put that on there, and it seems to be doing a fine job. Well, we were fooling around in Rhode Island, in between Mystic and Misquamicut, which is in actually westerly Rhode Island. There is a road, US 1. There's US 1A, which kind of goes from Shoretown to Shoretown, and there's US 1. And so we took it from Mystic up to Westerly, or Misquamicut Beach, where we were staying, because I guess a bunch of tractor trailers were out playing bumper cars, and one of them managed, it was a double tractor trailer, managed to hop over the guardrail. I'm not quite sure how he managed to do that, because the guardrail was, well, he must have got over the guardrail and then drove away on the wrong side of the guardrail, because where he was, the guardrail was intact, but he was on the wrong side of it on his side, and it was a double tractor trailer. And that was on, shoot, I forgot the major highway. Anyway, so he managed to do that. I guess it's 91. I guess we were running up and down 91. Anyway, so he did that, and he had it 91 all blocked up. So we ended up on US 1, and while we were fooling around on US 1, they had a lot of cool stuff. They had a single cab restored, like Musty One's single cab Volkswagen, except it was somebody did, like, I'm going to call it a California new car restore on it. Musty One kept the old worker look on his, and this guy turned that one into a real classic. So I saw an old Pontiac Catalina that my parents used to run around with when I was a kid. 64, 65, 66, they were all the same. I think this one was a 65. The one that when us four kids would misbehave, three of us would be in the back seat, my younger brother would be up front, and my father would wind up and take a swipe and get all three of us whack, whack, whack across the back seat. And then if he was really pissed, or we really spun him up real good, he'd turn his hand around, and then on the return, whack, 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 and get us all for a second time, once on each cheek. Amazing. Considering we weren't wearing seatbelts, because back then you didn't have to, and we could have been anywhere. He used to aim it and get all three of us, me and my two sisters, back there. So I saw a Pontiac Catalina, and it was the original blue color and all. It was a beautiful car. I don't know what they had in them back then, 327, 345, something. I think Pontiac had a strange engine, like 345 back then for the V8. And whilst I was beating about, there was this one antique place where everybody in there kind of has a booth antique, let me call it, / junk store, and everybody had a booth, and when you buy something you bring the item up and there's a sticker on it, and the sticker says what booth it comes from and what to charge for it and so forth. Then they take the sticker away from you and you can't keep the sticker because that's how they pay the person at the end of the month. And I guess you have to sell a certain amount of crap to make your rent, and then with the rest of the money, anything over your rent, assuming you don't owe rent from the month before and the month before that, you get to keep. So guy had a bunch of motorcycle stuff, and all of it was bloody expensive, crazy expensive. And then he had this seat for $12.50. I have no clue what the seat goes to, but it appeared to be in pretty decent shape. I mean, it's far from perfect, you can see, right? But it seemed to be in pretty good shape. Doesn't have a toolkit under it or anything. Just so that you can see the bottom of it. And that's the top of it. And there's the profile. So anyway, I thought it was a pretty cool seat for $12.50, considering most seats for ATCs in this kind of shape cost over $100. So I bought it, and I don't know what I'm going to put it on. I'll worry about that later. For $12.50, I can kind of hang on to it and look at it and think about it. So anyway, I'm all done with anything that looks like a vacation this year for two reasons. Even though I'm on a short schedule at work, I'm about out of time for doing those kind of things. That's first of all. Second of all, my wife's about done taking time off from teaching the piano, so she's got to get back to teaching because we kind of need the money. And lastly, I can't keep spending money on vacation because it's starving the horde, right? Don't have enough money to go on vacation and to feed the horde all at the same time. I'm kidding. The horde is supposed to feed itself. But so I'm back from all my vacations, and I think hopefully the restlessness is gone and I could actually get some work done. You know, every once in a while you kind of get tired of being at home, so you do a bunch of vacationing, and then after you vacation all over the place, you realize that you'd rather be home. Get that raccoon for me. I got a raccoon that's wrecking the place, torturing the cat and so forth, so it's about to have a life trap and be relocated maybe to Valhalla. Anyway, folks, gotta run. Take care. Thanks for watching, commenting, and subscribing. We'll catch you on the next episode of The Horde. Till then, remember to keep your tires down and your handlebars up. Bye now.